Greetings and salutations, beloveds. Thank you for being here. Thank you for shining your light. This is Rev Steph. I am joyfully taking on today's midday mindful moment for Reverend Jonathan Zenz right here on Tucson New Thought. I so love that we participate in each other's experience and expression, and so thank you, Jonathan, for visiting us on Wake Up Say Thank You this morning. I am so blessed to be here with all of you now. Look at you. I am so blessed to be talking today. Today is day number 8 of Lent. That's what Tucson New Thought is talking about on Midday Mindful Moments this season. And so we are on Lent day number 8. And so I went and looked up what Lent is, and I went and did some research and had some thoughts. And I am so excited to just be in that expression of a new thought version of Lent, that we are talking about. Let's eliminate negative thinking. Let's eliminate negative thinking. That is the new thought of Lent. And I was thinking about, so today I'm going to be doing spiritual mind treatment and a spiritual practice for abstaining from all that is untrue. Abstaining from all that is untrue, fasting from false beliefs, if you would, that we are just recognizing and knowing that everything around us in the universe has spiritual principles and practices that allow us to remain in truth, remain in principle, remain spirit-driven and spirit-fed, and to allow spirit to just move and flow and have its being as we open ourselves up to let go of that which does not serve us, and let us let go of the negative thinking, the negative thoughts, and allow the experience of fasting those false beliefs. False beliefs, let us abstain from all that is untrue. I think about my favorite spiritual principle is that what you plant grows. What you plant, so shall you reap. And I was thinking about that today, that is something I have absolute faith in. If I plant a seed in my garden and I nurture it and I care for it and I water it and I make sure that it has the right sun or shade depending on what it is I'm planting, that seed becomes the expression that it is called to be. That one seed can only be that which it is designed to be, that which the creative expression has built into its DNA and into its substance, all that it is meant to be. And so when we plant our seeds in the mind, when we plant our seeds of truth that we want to establish in our life, that we want to grow, that we want to demonstrate in our lives, when we plant those seeds and we nurture them and we water them and we feed them and we make sure that they have enough light and we make sure that they have enough shade and we make sure that they have everything they need to grow and expand and evolve. And we get to just participate and witness the seed as it grows and evolves, as it expands. So when we are abstaining from all that is untrue, we let go, we pull out all of those weeds in our garden, our mind garden, to just allow spirit to be the expression it needs to be. We pull out the weeds, we pull out everything that's tangled. I'm all about this garden metaphor today because I have just spent 2 hours out in this backyard where we're staying, and there's avocado trees that aren't doing so good right now. And that's because there's stuff underneath them that is suffocating it. And those are plants that in another circumstance are allowed to grow and prosper and thrive. But what it's doing is it's acting as a weed. It's acting as something that constricts the growth of the purpose, the plant with purpose, which is the avocado tree. So I just cleared out all of that space and allowed the soil to be refreshed and renewed and restored so that the avocado tree has an opportunity to grow and to expand. So I pulled out all the stuff that is unnecessary and unneeded for the greater idea of avocados and that beautiful fresh guacamole right from the backyard. Right? So that's what that thought is about, is that abstaining from untruth means we get to turn away from the condition. We get to let go of all the untruths, all the reasons that we are suffocating our own dreams and suffocating our own imagination on what is possible in our lives. So if we just clear out all of that stuff and we focus on what it is that we want and require in our life, what it is we need to nurture and sustain. So that was a pretty big rant about gardening, but let us now do some spiritual practice together. Let us be in that place of letting go and abstaining from the untruths, fasting from the false beliefs, and stepping into a higher and greater expression for ourselves. Are you ready? I am ready. I open myself up to this beautiful moment, this moment of awareness, this moment of consciousness, this moment of choice and freedom. I breathe in that mindfulness, and I allow this infinite now to simply unfold here in the presence as I step into the glory and the great, as I step into the peaceful and the powerful. And I know fully and completely this moment is supported by the infinite and the eternal. This moment is supported and gifted by a divine intelligence that has created absolutely everything. The blueprint of life itself is right here, right now, weaving this moment in absolute perfection. I step into this truth and I allow it to simply embrace my mind. I allow my mind to embrace that mind behind my mind. To know fully and completely right now that I choose to abstain from all that is untrue. I choose to fast from those false beliefs. I choose right here in this perfect moment to release and let go of absolutely every thought within my mind, conscious or subconscious, that is negative, that is suffocating, that is suffering. Right now, I simply allow all of those thoughts that do not serve the highest and greatest expression of who the I am that I am to dissolve and dissipate, to move away from the system of the divine, where I know fully and completely right now I press into that moment and I actualize and activate the system of the beloved, the divine intelligence that has woven itself into the very fabric and fiber of the universe, has allowed this moment to transform and transcend. I know right now that I remove from my being, I remove from my path, I remove from my focus, I remove from my awareness and attention everything, every negative thought, every negative situation, every negative experience and expression that has held me back, that has suffocated my breath of being. I allow it right now to simply be snipped, to simply be removed, to simply dissolve and dissipate, to be recreated and reformed by the divine expression of intelligence, by the divine wisdom of the one and only Creator. I allow it to remove, renew, restore it, all that energy, all that substance, to be made new and whole and sacred in another way. To allow that wisdom, that knowing, that substance, that learning to all be right here in a place of gratitude, without feeling, without emotion, to simply just allow it to be the fertilizer for that which is to be growing now, to be surging forth now, to be made new now. That beautiful fertilizer grows all of life, and spirit is all of it. Spirit is the seed, the soil, the plant, the air, the water, the substance. It is everything. I am so grateful for this experience and expression, to know this truth. I am so grateful for choice and freedom to simply release and let go of that which no longer serves, easily, effortlessly, gracefully. I'm so grateful for this moment as it transforms me at depth, so that I become that plant, so that I become what Spirit wants of me, knowing that everything I am, everything I need is already perfect, whole and complete, right here in this moment. With ease and with grace, I simply and faithfully release this word into the infinite law of mind, where I know it is already so. It is already a divine idea with stamped a sacred yes. In that truth and in that faith, I simply say, and so it is. And so it is. Hey, I see people watching. Let me know where you're watching from. Jonathan loves to hear about you, and I do too. I love to know where you're watching from, how you have found this moment with Tucson New Thought. I know a lot of you are watching from his community, and I'm so blessed to share this platform with him. You guys at Tucson New Thought are doing amazing and wonderful work, and I just am so blessed to share this moment with each of you. So in that, if you have any thoughts or questions, I know Reverend Jonathan Zenz is back tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. Pacific and 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll get these time zones eventually. And I know that he would love to hear where you are from, what's going on, and all those loves and likes and shares. What I always say is sharing is caring. And so we'll be doing this again tomorrow, right here on Tucson New Thought's Facebook page. Yes, William, hello. Great to see you. Watching from Tucson. Knew it. We're pretty warm today. It's almost Arizona-like, I bet. I'm in Redlands, California at the moment, and it is beautiful here. So thank you for being here. Thank you for expressing your light and love into this time and being with us. And we look forward to continuing this journey with you. Visit TucsonNewThought.com or .org. One of those. He probably has both of them. And to find out more information and when services are at Tucson New Thought in Tucson, Arizona. And if you're looking for me, I'm on Wake Up Say Thank You. Wake Up with Rev Steph every morning, 8 a.m. Pacific time. I love you. Have a beautiful and wonderful day, being exactly who you are. And please share this. Let us know in the comments down below if you're watching on a replay. That's always fun too. Have a great day, everyone. We'll see you again. Peace.